Hello there. We all know what pleasure is, but why do we seek it? Is seeking pleasure a good thing? Definitely not. The urge to seek pleasure often comes from a desire to avoid or escape existing pain. Pleasure acts as a temporary break, a short-lived relief from discomfort, which in many cases ends up harming our body and mind. It's usually triggered by external stimulation, used to distract ourselves from the pain we're actually experiencing. Over time, relying on these repeated stimulations can lead to serious damage both physically and mentally. So why don't we look directly at the pain and try to address it, instead of running away from it? The reason is that our bodies are conditioned to believe that pain comes from external situations. We think that our suffering is caused by circumstances around us, and we wait for those circumstances to change in order to feel better. But waiting for things to change doesn't work. In fact, when we wait and hope for change, we're actually giving more attention to the pain, and whatever we give attention to, we manifest. So we end up creating more pain and attracting similar situations that we were trying to escape from in the first place. As a natural response, the body demands pleasure to relieve the constant stress. But over time, this cycle drives people into various addictions. These addictions begin as an escape, but eventually isolate the person from living a healthy, balanced, and socially connected life. To break this cycle of pain and pleasure, we must first become aware. Ask yourself, what am I trying to avoid? What am I trying to change? Instead of waiting for your circumstances to improve, visualize the reality you want, clearly and repeatedly. The mind is like a mirror. If we spend time waiting, complaining, and focusing on problems, our outer world will reflect that negativity. But if we shift our inner dialogue and focus on what we do want, we start to shape that as our reality. So the next time you catch yourself blaming or complaining, pause and mentally replace that image with the situation you desire.